So just so that you guys don't know what it is, Zapier is an automation software. It's the ultimate software online to me. It literally can do anything for you, automated. Like literally, this software replaced jobs. It does. It's amazing. Um, this software does my accounting. It does my accounting for me. I don't even have an accountant. It does my accounting for me. It does it all. And we created, I don't know how many Zaps we created for our accounting modules, but it's a lot. It's a lot of Zaps we created, and it does all of it for us. But um, it really can do some damage. It can do so much. I can't even talk about all the things it can do. But today, what I'm going to cover is what I use it for and what you guys can use it for. And then, once again, Shirley Shirley had an emergency she had to deal with, but she's going to create a video for you that's also going to show you the other things, the more advanced things that she uses it for, and what you guys can also ask us what we can use it for. So let's do it. So in Zapier, if you go to zapier.com, you can get a free account, and you have to pay for, a certain amount of Zaps. Like if you use 5 Zaps or more, you got to pay. And if you use specific advanced Zaps, like certain softwares, like you can see Facebook lead ads right here is a premium. You got to pay for that. Okay, it's like $10 or $20 a month. It's not that expensive. And then you connect your apps to it, and you can do crazy stuff with it. So I'm gonna show you what I want you guys to consider doing this. Now, let's see here. I'm going to open up my chat, make sure I can see you. Okay, I'm not going to turn my video on unless you want to see me. All right. So, anybody running Facebook ads right now and using text messaging software, I'm going to show you something really cool. If someone is to sign up on a ClickFunnels account and they're going to enter their name, email, and phone number, we can send them an automatic text. It can send you an automatic text to let you know someone signed up. And then if they reply to that text, it can reply back to them automatically based on what keywords it triggers to reply back to. So that's really cool. It's really, really cool. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So let me get some feedback from you guys. Who wants to see this text message thing that I'm talking about right now? And who wants to see something else like a Google Sheets? Someone raised their hand. Let's see what Chris. Type in the chat box if you can find it. It's right here. So what do you guys want to see? You want to see that text message thing, or do you want to see that Google Sheets thing? Chris wants to see the text. Thanks, Chris. Anybody else? I'd like to see that text message stuff. Com wants to see the text. PT wants to see the text. Sal raised his hand. You can type if you want to. I'm trying to find, how do you look at raised hands? What do you want to see, Sal? If you can find the text box, you can type actually. I'm guessing raising your hand wants to see the text. Russ wants keen to see if it integrates with Dropbox storage spreadsheets. Okay, we're going to go on that in a minute. You're currently using text, so keen to see more. Okay. So everybody just about want to see text, and then Russ, I'll get to you in a minute about that Dropbox thing. All right. So this is what I use, okay? And keep in mind, I am not a master at this. Shirley is the master at this. That's why she's supposed to be here, but she had an emergency, so she'll create a video for us and stuff. All right. So the first thing we want to do is, with Zapier, you got to have some type of text messaging software to connect this to. And I like using Twilio because Twilio is also integrated with ClickFunnels, and I am a ClickFunnels lover. Anything with ClickFunnels, I'll do it. So obviously, if Twilio is connected to ClickFunnels, I love it. So I like Twilio. And to go to Twilio, you can get a Twilio account, twilio.com. Okay, twilio.com. I'm going to get this in the chat box for you. And if you don't have it, click it and save it yourself. And what'll happen is you can, sign up. You can, throw 20 bucks into it. It's super cheap. It's actually ridiculously cheap. I spent, 20 bucks and like per year practically with it. It's super cheap. And, you can actually buy a dedicated phone number, and you can do crazy stuff with it, but keep it simple. Just sign up for it and then connect it to your Zapier. You can connect it to ClickFunnels too, but connect it to Zapier. So once you have Twilio and you signed up for it, you're going to go to integrations in Zapier right here, and let me know if I'm going too fast or if I lose you, okay? If I click on integrations, come on, if I click on integrations, let me refresh the page, sorry. I got that Chinese internet. It ain't working. Here it is. All right. If I click on integrations, if it hangs up on you, just wait, it'll come back. All right, go. Apps, and then integrations. There we go, finally. Nope, still didn't go nowhere. Don't matter. I'm gonna just click on create a zap, skip it. I'm gonna click on make a zap right here, the big red button that says make a zap. And let's go ahead and do it. So first is the person who signs up, right? ClickFunnels. So I'm gonna type in ClickFunnels. And whenever we do ClickFunnels, I'm gonna type in new contact activity because we have a new person who signed up, right? We have a new lead. So new contact activity. And then they're like going to ask us, okay, Art, uh, who signed up? What did they sign up from? So you're going to have to select your funnel. So I'm going to select one of my funnels, and that's going to be, I call it my simple funnel version 1. I got some leads from that one. Come on. And sometimes you got to give it time because it's searching through your funnel stuff. So here it is. So I'm going to type in my funnel, simple funnel version 1, okay? And then it's going to say, okay, thank you. Which page? You got your landing page where they sign up, as a lead. They enter their name and email and phone number on that page. And then I got my application page where they enter their, name, email, phone, and then they fill out some questions, right? They don't even enter their name, email, phone because they already did. So they just fill out questions. So let's just say I want to text someone who's more serious. I want to text someone who entered on the application. So I'm going to type application page continue. All right, and then it's going to say, are you sure? Yep. Fetch and continue. And it's going to find my last contact. So if you don't have a contact, you have to create one. You have to just test it out with your own name and email and stuff. Okay. Everybody's tracking so far. I swear to God, if Shirley was here, it'd be more exciting because she's mastered this. But so if I click on this contact, I'm going to be able to see who signed up. So I'm looking at this, and her first name is Jellyfish Baby. So Jellyfish Baby signed up, and that was someone who I tested with. Email address, and then all of her information is going to be here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. All right, so that's the first part. The trigger is, I got to know who is signing up and where's my information coming from. That's trigger. Next is action. All right, so let's say that we don't want to send them a message ASAP because it just it doesn't feel real. We want it to feel real, right? We want it to be real. So I'm not going to do an action. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to choose delay. delay. I'm going to click on delay. And let's just say, let me ask a question to Russell. Hey, Russ, when do you send your text message to your client after they like fill out an application form or something? When do you send? Do you send it immediately, or do you wait an hour, or do you wait a day? When do you send yours, Russ? 10 minutes after, as long as it's within certain times. Okay, so 10 minutes after, as long as it's within certain times. So let's just say we're going to delay, wait for a set amount of time. So we're going to wait for a certain amount of time. So that's the one we're going to choose and hit save and continue. And I think Shirley is the one who created yours, wasn't it, Russ? And then in here, yeah, Shirley did. She created it. So she knows how to do that stuff. I don't know how to do that. Wait certain or send it between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. She have to show you that. All right. So time delay. I'm going to do 1 or what 10, and I'm going to select 10 minutes. Okay. So it's not going to send it as soon as they fill it out. It's going to send it after 10 minutes. Okay. And for Russ, it sends it between 8 a.m. and a certain time, like 8 a.m. or 6 p.m. and it sends it 10 minutes. So if they sign up at 7 p.m., it won't send it until tomorrow at 8 a.m. So that's the way we do it. And that's good. You know, if they sign up at 3 a.m. for some reason, we don't want to send them a text at 3:10. They're going to be like, do you ever sleep? What the hell? What are you doing? Because sometimes text messages make a noise, don't it? And like, why? Right? You don't want to be angry. So I agree with that. Everybody is tracking so far. PT, Chris, Eddie, Lindsay, Sal. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to hit continue. And you can send a test to delay, but I don't need to send a test to delay. I'm going to skip that test. And now I'm going to go to the next step, add a step. Now I'm going to do, okay, how am I going to send this? And I think everybody has different softwares, but I like to use Twilio. I love it. I'm going to show you guys a secret too. I love Twilio. Watch this. So if I click on Twilio, all right, and then I click on, I can call them too. See that? I can call them. I can call them and type what I want to say, and then a robot would say, "Hey, you just signed up for the application. Thank you so much." It can do that too. It can talk to them. It's amazing, right? I love it. And I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm going to send an SMS message. So I'm going to save and continue. And don't worry, this is recorded, so you can go back and rewind this anytime. Save and continue. Okay, great. So here we go. So it's going to ask us some questions like, okay, Art, I don't know what the hell you want to do, but you got to tell me. So I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna say, all right. First, I'm going to send this from my phone number. So this is going to be sent from my phone number. Second, this stuff, I don't even know what this says and what it is. It's optional, so I'll just leave it alone. And then third, who we're going to send this to. So you don't want to enter their number. You don't want to do that because it's manual, right? You want to click on this plus sign, and you want to find their number inside of ClickFunnels. And I think with this test that I've did, I didn't enter her number, so I'm sorry. But I should have entered her number, and then you'd see her number purely populate. But that test that I did not enter her number. That's why it's not showing. But you'd click on phone, okay, phone, and then that would be her number. So if Lindsay signed up, it'll send it to Lindsay. If Russ signed up, it'll send it to Russ. If PT signed up, it'll send it to PT. If Eddie signed up, it'll send it to you, Eddie. So that's how that works. So it's custom to send it to you. Now the catch is this. When people do this, they don't never enter their country code, do they? Normally they don't. They just enter, like if you're in the UK, they enter like a 07, or Australia 07, or in America, they don't enter the +1. They just enter your, 747, blah, blah, blah. So If you are in America, you want to just add that 1 right here so that you enter the country, because Twilio don't know what country they're in unless we tell them. So we got to put that 1 right there. Okay. And then if you're in the UK, obviously you just type in 44. You don't have to put plus, just do 44. Just follow the example. And then who else? Who's in another country? Anybody in Australia? Australia, it's bedtime for you guys if you're here. Just UK and the States, early morning States, right? So just 44 or 1, since you guys are in the UK or States or Canada. Okay, so let's say this person is in the UK, so I'll do 44, and now here comes my message. All right, so let me say for, and Eddie, I think I gave that to you. Here's the Twilio for everybody. Sorry, here you go. Let's see, I'm gonna call somebody out. Hey, Mac. I'm gonna call you out, Mac. Mac, what do you want your text message to say? What would you say in your first text message if someone filled out your application? What would you say? And if you're having trouble, PT, help them out if you can. What would you say as soon as someone filled out an application form and wanted to, uh, learn more about your services and possibly be a potential customer? What would you say in as soon as they filled out your application? Russ, what would you say? Help me out here. Eddie as well. You can also come on in here, Eddie, and tell me what you would say. Oh, what's this color here doing here? Oops. Hey, bud. This is what Russ would say. Hey, bud, thanks for sending over your details. Can't wait to work with you. Okay, cool. Let me see why this color is here. Clear all drawings. Sorry about that. I'll be in touch soon. All right. That's a good one. Hey. All right. Anybody else have anything different that they would say? Mac, PT, Eddie, Tom, what would you say? Chris, what would you say? Lynn, Jelly, you guys are here. What would you say? I need one more person. It's got you guys as raising hands. You can, if you can find the chat box, you can say, or you can talk if you want to. Lindsay, what would you say? I'm going to unmute you. I'm going to call you out. Unmuting Lindsay right now, if it works. Okay. Nope.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep. Sound good, girlfriend.
I can't find I can't find the chat box.
Can't find the chat box. No problem. No problem. It's a little.
I can't find the chat box.
No problem.
But
No
I'll read
problem.
to you what I say.
Yeah, go ahead. What would you say?
Do you want me to just read my response?
Yeah, just read it. Go ahead.
Okay, this is what I write. I write, hi, and their name. My name is Lindsay. Okay, my name is Lindsay Gravitt, and I'm the owner of Clover Hill Personal Training. I am writing in regards to your application to work with me. I've looked over your application. I've chosen you as someone I would like to work with. I just sent you an email with available times I have to meet with you this week. Would you reply to that email or let me know a good time to give you a call to schedule? Thanks. And then I send them the email.
Cool. That's a good one. Thanks, Lindsay. That's a long one too.
Too long?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna meet you back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. That's a good one. She actually personalizes it too, lets them know who she is and all that. That's great. And then PT, Chris has no idea. PT, hey, thanks for expressing your interest in our program. A member of our team will be in touch within the next 24 hours. All right, I like it. It's good. You guys all have good text messages. Everybody does. And, everybody's text message works differently. You got to always test different ones. You can't just stick to the first one you use, and you can't rely on it. You got to test different ones. But I'm going to show you something really cool in this that you can do, and you can customize it. So just watch this. This is crazy. This is one client, and this is what they wanted to do based on their response rates with text messages. So first thing they did, and I like yours, Russ. I'm just going to delete it if you don't mind. They said, hey, and then if I click this plus sign, I can obviously choose the first name. So once again, I can do this one, first name. It's not showing you because I didn't put that in my test. I'm sorry. Hey, first name. Thanks so much for filling out my application. I will be in touch with you very soon to let you know if you are a good fit. That's it. That's all he sent. It was a little bit different, but it's kind of like that. There's just sending it, letting you know that I got your application. I'll be in touch with you really soon to see if you're a good fit. And then after that, like 1 hour later, they say, hey, I have some good news. It appears that you are a great fit for our program. And then this is where it really gets interesting. Watch this. Watch this. I noticed that you, and watch this. I'm going to click this plus sign. I'm going to go down here to where they filled out my application, where the goals are. You see this goals? Where's it at? I don't, this is my application. I don't really have goals. Where are goals at? Here it is, right here. Well, it asks them where the marketing goals are. So I noticed, see this? What are your marketing goals? They click that. I noticed that your goals were to, and then step 1, custom parameter. So what happens is whatever they filled out on the application, it's going to get in that text message because it's what they said, and it's going to automatically get there. So ain't that cool? It's going to show them what they said. So it's very personal, very, very personal. So this is their goals. And I put that question mark right there, and I say, many people struggle with this. And then I end this with a call to action, and that normally is a reply. I want them to come back and reply, or if I have a booking calendar, some people use a booking calendar like a Meet Me or something like that, or I use Schedule Once. I copy this link, and then I'll place that here and say, many people struggle with this. We have only a few spots left, so go ahead and grab your spot by booking a calendar to chat with me ASAP. And then here's a link. So now they're going to get this text message, and it's a little bit more personal, and then they have a link in there for them to book their calendar. So isn't that amazing? That's amazing. So it's really crazy if you're not getting a good response rate that you can really customize your SMS with whatever they filled out in this application form. I used a really good one before in my emails. And let's see, oops, mute you. In my emails, I use this one. Watch this. I'll just use the simple one. Hey, thanks for filling out my application. I will reach out to you very soon. And watch this, where's my plus sign at? And then I go to their phone number, is, 777-123-456, a good number to reach you at. See that? I just put their phone number in there, and it's custom. So if Lindsay filled out the application form and she entered her number, her number will actually appear. Yeah, PT, we're going to be recording this. Thanks so much. Um, her number will be here. Ain't that amazing? So when I use that, guys, and when I use this, I started getting people to reply back to me. I was like at a 90% or plus reply back rate. Yeah, this is a good number. Yeah, it's a good number. Yeah, call me at 12. Yeah, call me right now. I'm free now. I got all of those different replies, right? So it's really great to use custom parameters too. Custom parameters really resonate with the person who's reading it because it's them because they see, wow, that's me, that's my name, that's my number, and then all of that. So it feels more real, if you know what I mean. Okay, everybody tracking so far? Yeah, PT, we'll have a recording for you. We'll send it to you by email. No worries. Cool. Everybody see that? Everybody love it? Who don't like it? Anybody don't like it and it's boring? I love it. I'm excited about it. I'll always love this stuff because you can do so much with it. I haven't even scratched the surface. But yeah, you do that. That's a good one. Just don't stick to one thing. Test many things, you know. Uh, you got to do it. You got to test different things. What's your reply back rate from the other things? You got to test different ones and measure it too. You got to measure what your rates are. So this is a good one. And if I scroll down here, it always has a character length. So if like Lindsay's one, hers is very, very long, you're gonna have to definitely choose yes. My message is up to 1,600 characters in length, and definitely measure your character length. Lindsay, can everybody hear me? Sorry about that. Internet trouble. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Just chat if you can hear me. Sorry about that. Cool, cool. Make sure this is recording back again. And I'm going to go back to share my screen. Perfect. All right. Can you guys see my screen again? All right. Thanks. Thanks so much, guys. Perfect. Okay. So I was just saying, if you guys didn't hear me, if you use a long message, make sure you select yes on this. Send large message, optional, yes. Okay. So definitely, if you're sending 160 characters or less, you can use no. And if you send more than that, just select yes. Lindsay, measure yours because yours might be even more than 1,600 characters. And definitely, you want to keep it as short and as simple as possible so that when people read it, they can read it fast and know who you are. Because sometimes people, if they see like a super, super long message, they often won't read the whole thing because it's just too long. So definitely, if you can shrink some parts in it, always do that. Always delete the fat, trim the fat. All right, great, great. Let's see. So once I'm done with my message, I click continue, and then I can send a test. It's going to send this test to that person. And then obviously you don't want to send the test to that person, but you can skip the test and then definitely click finish. When you do this, I highly recommend testing yourself, test your phone number, and then after that, go in here and create the Zap because once you do that, you'll be able to put your phone number in here and then send the test to your phone number. And then definitely you'll be able to see your own message. And you'll be able to see, wait a minute, that link isn't working, let's redo it, or looks like I make a misspelling, or looks like I need to fix this right here, and then wait a minute, looks like this link isn't really a really strong call to action. I need to fix that. So definitely test it and look at it on your phone. It's going to be looking much different than the way it looks on computer. Everybody understand? All right, so click on finish, and then guess what? I'm done. I can name the Zap. I'll just call it SMS first send out, and then the funnel name, simple funnel version 1, and then the actual page or where it's coming from, app. app page. And then I turn it on. You should put a folder in there too. I'll normally like to put my folder in wherever it's going. And you can see I got my accounting stuff in there. I got my recruitment stuff in there too. So I hit on consult offer and I turn it on. And bam, it's on. It's on, baby. You can do other things with this, but this is the basic thing for the SMS. Really powerful stuff. I do recruitment too. You know, when people are, when I'm hiring people, I don't even do interviews. We don't even do interviews. They have to pass the IQ test first, and then they have to score genius before we even talk to them, before our robot even talks to them. And then after that, they fill out an application, and then it hits submit. And when they hit submit, they go through Zapier, and Zapier can zap them and ask them questions. And then my messenger bots, I have another page for recruitment, and the messenger bots do the interview. And together that gives them a test. They pass a test, and then they go to the funnel, might go to ClickFunnels, and they do a survey. And then the survey answers, if they pass that test, it triggers a response back to Zapier and sends a notification to our human resources department to call them up and give them an interview. Ain't that amazing? It's crazy, right? All right. I'm going to go to dashboard, and I'm going to show you some other zaps. So Russ, you wanted to see something dealing with Google Drive. No, Dropbox or something, right? What was that you want to see? Was it Google Drive or Dropbox? And I'm going to ask everybody else, who uses Dropbox? Who uses Google Drive? Mac, Elite Fitness. Oh, it don't have your name. It says Elite Fitness. So what I'm going to show you guys real quick is if someone signs up on ClickFunnels, right? They enter their name, email, and phone. Then Zapier zaps their information to an Excel spreadsheet online, and it goes to Dropbox or Google Drive. And then you can have everything really organized, okay? So that it's all on an Excel sheet and a leads tab, name, email, phone. Or if they fill out an application, they can go to like an application tab and they can put in the name, email, phone, and the answers to their questions and all that stuff. So let's do that right now. Cool. First thing is first. So I'm going to type in here ClickFunnels first. We got to get a trigger first, right, guys? So I'm going to use ClickFunnels, and then new contact activity. So someone who signs up, that's a new contact. And then which funnel we want. So I got to choose the funnel again, and I'm going to choose a different funnel this time, something that has information on it. Version 2. Let's see here. This one right here, okay? Consult CPC Ninja with comments version 2. And then obviously a lead. So the first page, landing page, the consult page, I call it too. Continue. All right, so let's fetch information from this. So let's make sure, let's view the contact. Good to go. This is a real deal Holyfield guy. All right. So we're going to get some real information. Cool. All right. If I click on continue, okay, next step. Google Sheets, if you don't know, it's an Excel sheet on Google Drive, and you can definitely use it to input your information on a spreadsheet so you can have everything organized. And you're not doing it manually. I know a client who was doing it manually. I'm like, no, don't do that manually. Don't. You got more important things to do than to enter people's names manually. So we'll put this, we actually do this for our clients. We put this on their Excel spreadsheets. Therefore, the information is always there as a backup, you know? So let's do it. Create a spreadsheet row right here. If you want to update somebody, let's say that this lead is, we call it this lead, and they replied to the text message, okay? If they reply to the text message, we can use Zapier to zap their reply to us so that we can zap their reply and put that reply on this Excel sheet so we can keep a constant, information of where they are in the sales process. No problem, Tom. Thanks. All right. So click create a spreadsheet row. Okay. Click save and continue. Save and continue. And then it's going to ask which spreadsheet would you like to add this to. I'm going to call this one leads. Where's mine? I don't want to put this on one of our client stuff. Should be this one, leads management Excel sheet. I'm going to use that one. So that's the name of my Excel sheet, leads management 2017 worksheet. So this is the tabs on it, and I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to click on leads tab, and I got other ones. I'm going to put leads in there. All right, and then it's going to ask me for some other stuff. So first thing, leads, probably the name, first name, email address, email, phone number right here. It just has data. I don't know what happened. Oh, he actually, that landing page asks for their name and email only, and then the application asks for the phone number. That's why. Country, if I have that information, nope, they don't actually input it in there, so nope. And then in here, I definitely like putting in here the date when they signed up, so I can keep up to when they signed up. So created that is the moment they signed up. And then this other stuff is what I use manually. It's like a follow-up date. This ClickFunnels UVID number, I like putting that in there too. And if you don't know what that is, what this is whenever someone signs up on ClickFunnels, they have a specific ID, and that ID chases them everywhere they go. So therefore, if they come back to your landing pages and they already enter their name, email, and phone, they don't have to do that again because it's automatically there. So if you can see my screen, if I go to one of my websites, let's see, go.thisone.com, watch this. If I go to the ADA formula lead magnet landing page, you're going to see my name, my email is already in here. So I signed up already a long time ago, and it's automatically in there because it saved me. You see, it saved me. It saved my information. So therefore, it's so much more easier for the end user to sign up because the information is already inputted. So literally, they sign up, and then boom, they can click that button and go forward. And if you're really smart, if you're really, really smart like me, you can do more with it. You can take someone's information, and let's say they signed up a long time ago, you can hide these fields. You can hide them. So all they got to do is click this button, and they won't even know. But definitely we can show it, and especially since we're using the EU has their regulations now, we definitely would want to show that. So that's powerful. Okay, so here I am. So I've connected that. And then I can send a test. Cool. And then once that's done, I click finish, and then I can name the Zap. I'm gonna call this leads, and the name of the funnel, which was the consult version 2 funnel. And then obviously this is obviously the Excel upload. And then I can turn it on, and I'm done. So let's go ahead and see if the test worked. Let's go to Google Drive. 1 second here. What was the name of that thing again? That was my leads Excel spreadsheet, leads management 2017. So see, I'm gonna copy that if I can't find it. I'll copy it, and then I'm gonna go here to the search box. I like doing things the easy way, by the way. Come on now. Come on now, internet. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then see, I can click it and find it right there. Easy, ain't it? Always do that. So there's some leads that's entered a long time ago because I don't really use this anymore. I use another software called Pipedrive. And then if I scroll way, way, way down here, you'll see Jonathan. There he is, ain't it? See, it's all inputted automatically. See that? Perfect, right? Cool. So if you guys like keeping things organized like me, definitely use this. This is going to help. If you want to upgrade yourself to a paid platform, I don't even use Excel spreadsheets. I use a system called Pipedrive. Pipedrive. And Pipedrive does the same thing. It does the same thing, but it's a software. It's a software that does it. And you can kind of see right here, if I click on deals, you can see I got the same thing. I got the prospect, those are the applications, the booked times, proposal sent, and then holdings, and then no-shows. See? So I got prospects in here. These are people who fill out the application form. If they booked the time and then they didn't show up, I move them to the no-show list. And then all of this is all automatic too. So when they book the time with me and they don't show up, if I move them to the no-show list, they are automatically assigned to an email list. And that email list follows back up with them saying, hey, it looks like you didn't show up for our meeting. I understand life gets in the way. Click this link to rebook. You know, it follows up with them and it sends them an email every 3 days, a couple of testimonial videos, and it just keeps contacting them. It keeps that conversation flowing. Okay. And then if they did book a call with me, and then if they are interested in my services, and I move them to the proposal sent list, they are automatically added to the proposal list, and they are removed from the other lists, and they start getting more stronger call to actions like looks like if you're ready to get started, here's the order link here to pay money, go. And then the next email would be a testimonial with the order link, and then the next one would be some results from someone with the order link. It's like that, okay? That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it, guys. And then if they book the time with me through the Schedule One software, then Schedule Once, then they're moved to my booked time list, and my booked time list emails will send them an email, every day, actually every day, saying, hey, thanks so much for booking a time with me. Prior to our call, this is what we're going to be talking about. By the way, I'm going to need you to get by your computer when we do this call. Are we still on for that day? See, it keeps the conversation flowing as well too. So you guys are starting to see how powerful this Zapier is. Zapier does all of this for me. Zapier does this. This is how powerful it is. It's powerful, powerful. And you guys can use this too. I mean, it is incredible the way you can put people on certain lists, send them content relevant to the list that they're on, and send them this stuff as they're in funnels. I mean, I'm telling you, this is crazy, right? Crazy. We are already at the hour, and we haven't even talked about a lot of other stuff. So anybody have any questions about what I covered, the small little things about what I covered, the baby stuff? I mean, Shirley will show you the more advanced stuff in her video that she'll make for you. Anybody have any questions? Chris? Hey, Mike Z, what's up? You came late though. Russ, I'm gonna have Shirley make that video for Dropbox for you, okay? Mac, no problem. No problem. Hey, Big Mike, you been all right? You can type in the chat box if you can. Okay, So basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to send you an email with our, yo, yes, sir. That's good. Thanks, Mike. I'm going to send you guys an email, and it's going to give you this video that we covered too, so that you can replay it and watch it as many times as you want. I'll upload it to YouTube. What's going on, Kareem? And then Shirley is going to send you guys another video that's going to talk about the more advanced stuff that she was supposed to talk about as well, and including the Dropbox that you wanted, Russ. And also, if you guys have anything else that you would like to know how to do in Zapier, email us, email Shirley, because she's the master, not me. I got her email in the chat box right now. Just email Shirley and tell her what you want to see, and she'll be more than happy to create a video and show you how to do it. Okay? She owe you guys definitely. Cool. Mike Z, Kareem, you guys came a little late. We are already finished. We did it. It was an hour before, but I'm glad I got you here. I want to talk to you, and then and talk about some stuff. But you guys, thanks so much for coming to this webinar. Appreciate it. Yes, it is recorded. I am recording this, and I should actually stop recording now since I'm there. It is.